There was a time when off-roaders used to be special. If you drove a Range Rover, you had some serious juice. Old money, country seats, shooting sticks and deerstalkers. But not anymore. There are 4x4s decorating the driveways of every Barrett housing estate. In fact, they're being driven by all sorts of people.
And the reason why we bought them all in the first place was they made us feel special, made us feel different. We liked that exalted imperial driving position, that buccaneering, get-through-anything spirit of adventure. But alas, they are all over the place now. Most are as interesting and as shapely as a haversack. Let's face it, 4x4s are now as common as the Spice Girls. Except one, that is. The Jeep Cherokee.
With a bloodline that stretches back to General Eisenhower and World War II, the Jeep's credentials are gilt-edged. It even inspired the venerable Land Rover. But 50 years on, the latest incarnation isn't just the most distinctive and separate off-roader on the market, it also makes one of the best second-hand 4x4s money can buy. Let me show you some sort of commitment here. This is one 4x4 I would dearly love to own. I like it an awful lot. I like its epic visibility, its wondrously comfortable seats, its grunty 4-litre engine, its seamless 4-speed automatic, the fact that it's rare, that it isn't Japanese, and it doesn't handle like a paddle steamer. But most of all, I respect it because of the way it's built. You see, in the 4.5 years the Jeep Cherokee has been around, there have been absolutely no horror stories. I could put it up on a ramp, poke about with a screwdriver, and show you all the oily bits. But there would be no point. There would be nothing to say, because very little ever goes wrong, breaks, or falls off. These things are built, well, they're built like Jeeps. Mind you, there are a few niggles. Even though you drive like the district nurse in your stocking feet, you'll only get around 20 miles to the gallon. The rear accommodation isn't brilliant either. The spare wheel should really live here or underneath the floor, but it doesn't. It lives there, standing straight up to attention. You could say these alloy wheels aren't the prettiest in the world. And come to think of it, neither is the dashboard. It's all a bit Detroit, circa 1975. But on the plus side, you do get an awful lot for your money. If you go for the 4-litre Limited, you'll get niceties like electric front seats, leather trim, cruise control, air conditioning, plus the sure and certain knowledge that you're not going to break down. And you won't break the bank either, because at the moment the whole 4x4 market is in the dumps and Cherokees have never been cheaper. There was a time a couple of years ago when they were fetching more second-hand than new, but things have calmed down since then and they are much, much more affordable.
Jeep had very strong residual values and they still remain as strong as ever. What we are doing at the moment is bringing people to our doors that we haven't seen before. People are looking now at a product they couldn't afford originally.
The cheapest Cherokee is down to about $8,000, and for that you get a high mileage 93k 4-litre Limited with all the dishy bits like air and leather. But go to an auction and you could pick up an N registration 50,000 miler 4-litre for just 14,500 quid. But make sure it's either green or blue, doesn't have a magnolia interior, and comes with a main dealer service history. And remember, don't bother with the 2.5 Sport, as it's rather dull to drive and a little bit slow. So if you want your gully climber to be better built than a Discovery or a Range Rover, hold its value longer than a Frontiera or a 4-track, and have a classier image than a Trooper or a Shogun, then here it is. The Jeep Cherokee, the most flattering 4x4 by far.